Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as usual, before I begin with this lesson, I want to start it off by turning to the east and giving all the glory and infinite praises to the true and the only living powers in the names of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem or Kahakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings be to all the Akim now pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom, Yahweh Bahashem, Al-Shai, Barakathon. So, I think what I'm entitled this lesson is in the end is manifest. That big ass elephant in the room. And what inspired me to get this lesson or this title was, just these different, world events, man. Alright, cause when I tell you that this shit is finna be over with sooner than later, man, I mean that. Right? And I'm just speculating through the spirit. But as Yahweh Shah said, to occupy prophecy. And when you're reading the book of 2nd Ezra 9, and I'm going to pull it here in just a minute, the Most High said to measure the time diligently thereof. All right? So we looking at this shit and we seeing these is all tokens, right, or signs that indicate that brother finna come and pick us up, man. All right? And you got people, or I'm going to just say Jake, because, for the heathens, the shit don't matter. You can do what you do, max out your credit card, sniff as much Hannah Montana as you want to, do what you do. But for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, it's like that big-ass elephant in the room and nobody acting like they can see it. Everybody acting like ain't shit there. All right? And all these things happening worldwide, it just goes to show you, what I'm saying, that time is near, man. Like right now, I was just looking at these articles and Iran, they had just sent over 130 rockets to Israel, man. All right. And this shit is major prophecy. You know what I'm saying? The scripture says that the Most High was going to use the least of the flock, all right, which is them Amalekites, because them motherfuckers are the lowest of the low. He's going to use them to draw her out, right? Meaning the Most High is going to use, Israel to drive Babylon into the Third World War, man. Right? And this is why you've seen over these past couple of years, tension over there has not been letting up, man. That's because the Most High is working and he finna make this shit happen. And as a matter of fact, before I grab some more scriptures, let me get this real quick, man. This is the book of Psalms, 119 and 126. It says, "It is time for thee, Lord, to work, for they have more than made void thy law." All right. And right now, anybody that ain't under a rock or anything can see that something biblical is taking place or getting ready to take place. The shit is obvious and in plain sight. You know what I mean? And the scripture goes into that. It's plain, bro. The vision has been made plain. And Jake is acting like ain't nothing happening. Right now with this inflation shit. Because, yes, it's inflation at this point. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure any of you brothers go to the store, you gonna feel that shit. And then they talking about sometime at midnight, if I'm not mistaken, over 45,000 workers that work across the ports from Maine all the way down to Texas, they plan on going on a strike. You know what I'm saying? And I'm reading an article, and it's saying that you gonna start feeling the hurt. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get it real quick. You gonna start feeling the hurt at these grocery stores, man. So one day, a carton of eggs, that shit gonna be like $30 because I think they said that, the price of eggs done rose like 12%. So for a carton of eggs, the shit's like $8, man, or something like that. And this is just the goddamn tip of the iceberg, bro. This ain't even Prophecy ain't even nowhere near reach its full potential. That's why, bro, especially you got them Americans, you in for a rude awakening. because you nurtured over here. Esau got your ass blind, not knowing what the fuck going on, or if you do know what's going on, you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing. You ain't getting your spirit right with the Most High, because that's the only thing that's gonna matter. You niggas that's putting your trust in carnality, you thinking you gonna be able to shoot this shit out, survive it out. Nigga, if you don't got the Most High, that's over with. None of that shit matters. There's nothing you can do to save yourself, and you're gonna find that out the hard way, man. All right? But we know that that's gonna lead to hyperinflation. You know, and I brought out an article last week at camp going into how we in the era of hyperinflation, man. So with this war, you know what I'm saying, this is also adding into it, man. And then I seen another thing, Salakia, you know, with the hurricane. And Salakia, you know, like I said, this is just gonna be a walk and talk, you know, just speaking about, you know, news that I've been seeing. With the hurricane, I think it's called Helen or some shit like that. They said that they found over 130 dead bodies, and it was motherfuckers all in trees and shit dead, man. And that's Isaiah in 29th chapter. The Most High said he was gonna send storms and tempests and, you know, things of that nature. All right, the Most High uses these so-called natural disasters. I say so-called because Yahweh Shema Shah's behind anything and everything that goes on the earth, man. From the least to the small. Yeah, his motherfuckers all dead in trees, man. That's the judgment of the Most High. All right. And when you look at the state of the world, bro, the state of the world is far from peace. All right. Everything is chaotic. Violence is at an all-time high. I just seen another mass shooting that happened in Israel, which just goes to show you that, man, you motherfuckers ain't it, bro. Come on. But it was a mass shooting in Israel, you know, in the Holy Land. You know what I'm saying? With them damn imposters. It was like 8 people that got popped. And that ain't shit. Over here in the States, it be 20 people getting popped. And it was a mass shooting here not too long ago, man. You know what I'm saying? And then with the whole, you know, the Venezuelan migrants, you know, Trump here said some shit about how a possible purge is coming. And they know, come on now. They know, because it's biblical prophecy. They don't portray this shit in movies for no reason. All these ideas they getting of catastrophic events and all that shit, they get that from the scriptures, man. All right. But this is, let me grab this real quick. This is the book of Luke 12 and 49. And it says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? All right, and we know that Yahweh Shai, he's coming back for 2 things. You know, to beam up his elect and to destroy shit, you know, because he said that vengeance is in the heart. All right, so if Yahweh Shai is coming back to destroy shit, but before he come back, he said the earth is already going to be in shambles and shit, it just goes to show you what's going to be happening on the earth before Yahweh Shai come back. All right, and when you look at this time now, this shit is a whole lot different from what it was 20 years ago, man. You know, because you got a lot of people that argue against the Bible and be like, well, my grandma been saying that shit was going to happen, and shit, we still here. You know, but when you look at everything on a grand scale, bro, nothing has been, the world has not been this chaotic since, who knows, bro? All right, you got motherfuckers all across the world uproaring, you know, over, you know, their economies and stuff like that, like what happened in Bangladesh. You know, violence, like I said, is at an all-time high. You know, you see, man, come on. Just goes to show you in the end times, because in the days before the flood, what was happening, man? Like, heavy violence and shit. You know, the same shit that's going on, you know, different, same spirits. You know, just the people's state of mind. Like the scriptures say, wickedness was going to exceedingly pollute the whole earth. But these motherfuckers are wicked, boy. Which is why, hey, the Most High is gonna burn this shit. It gotta be cleansed, man. But I think I got about one or two more scriptures, and I'm gonna go ahead and close it out, so I can go ahead and knock out this other lesson I got, man. But let's jump to the book of 2nd Ezra 9 and verse. Okay, we can go back to verse 1. 2nd Ezra 9 and 1, it says, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before." Everything that you see happen, man, this was written over 2,000 years ago, man, before it even actually started happening. It says, "Therefore, there shall be seen earthquakes and upwards of the people in the world," which is, we seeing that right now. It's the earthquake happening right now. You look up a map of earthquakes and shit, you steady seeing shock waves and shit like that. And even back where I'm from in Texas, we don't get no goddamn earthquakes, bro. But they got hit with like a 5.8 magnitude like not too long ago. All right. And the scripture said that in Matthew 24, earthquakes in diverse places, meaning in all type of other different places and strange shit. All right. It say, "Then shall that well understand the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world had the beginning and the end is manifest." All right. And this is basically, what, kind of gave me the inspiration to get this lesson, that title. All right. And the end is manifest because when you go into the definition for the word manifest, it says clear or obvious to the eye or to the mind. All right. And on some carnal shit, truth be told, it's not even like you necessarily need us out here teaching for you to see these things, man, because it's right here in your face. But the thing is, the Most High has us out here to break these things down for you and to measure them for you. That's why he has, that's why the Most High said that, your teachers should not be removed into a corner anymore. All right. But the point being is that, man, this shit is obvious. At this point in time, it's obvious that we at the end and that the Most High finna get this shit rolling real soon, man. So, with that being said, Adam Ratazah, the lesson was edifying, and that you Akim wa Akwathium did take something, from this edification. Lord as well, man. But with that being said, call Allah Yahba Shema Osai, Ba'ashim Okakada, Shalom, and a Baba.